Hi, my name's Tom Callos, and it's a yearly tradition that I step up and give a talk to the black belt candidates of Master Fariborz Azhakh. This is a much better format because being a master teacher myself, I can take 2 minutes of content and turn it into like 45 minutes, right? So here I get to give you something succinct to help you in your martial arts journey. I don't know if you know this or not, but I teach master teachers all over the world, right? And one of my favorite messages to them is that, hey, you're not the master, you're the servant. Your job is not to stand in front and command the troops. Your job is to serve your students, to help them grow, to meet their needs. Well, likewise, for those of you getting ready to get your black belt, the black belt is about service. At first, it's about personal development and getting the system down and learning to really be a high-functioning person on the mat. You know, you have to know what you have to do. You have to be able to work with a partner. You have to be able to kind of gel as a group, and you have to be able to take these ideas and turn them into specific technical expertise. But that skill, that's a given. What you have to add to that when you become a black belt is the idea of taking what you've practiced on the mat and putting it to work in the world. Taking it off the mat and putting it to work in your life, in your community, to the benefit of others. So getting your black belt is a great accomplishment, but it isn't really anything much for your teacher. Here's how it works for your teacher. The teacher, I know him, he first measured his success based on his own skills. And if you look back at his photographs, I mean, from a very early age, highly skilled martial artist. And he thought at first, hey, this is it. And then he realized at some point, well, it's not about me, it's about my students. Look how good my students are. And of course, there's been a long line of which you're a part of really high quality students. But then at some point he realized, well, it's not just about how I'm doing or how my students are doing. It's how this work affects the community. It's how my students take their martial arts off the mat and put it to work in the world. There is the measure of whether I'm really a master teacher or not. Because we've all found that many teachers of varying skill can create good technicians. But there's another level. And that level is where you take what you've been taught, what you believe in, and you put it to work, and you relate it back to your martial arts journey, the fearlessness, the courtesy, the focus, the teamwork, and all the things you practice so diligently on the mat. So this black belt test maybe is about service. Maybe it's about giving to the dojo, giving to your friends, yourself, your community. Perhaps your next step of growth will be to start to document what it is that makes this idea come alive. What are you doing? What are your classmates doing? What are you doing as a team and as individuals that serve others? I'd love to see a portfolio of those before your next test. But for this test, I'd like to say, congratulations. Congratulations to you, to all the support team that came to help you, your parents, friends, other family members, your instructors, your classmates. Congratulations to all of you. This is no small step in your life, probably something you'll look back on forever and ever, and remember how it affected you. And I hope that it inspires you to service.